The combi Melta has been under my radar for a very long time now. I was sitting in the battle barge and I was going through my tactical, looking at all the weapons. I was thinking to myself, hey, I kind of want to change it up, maybe try a gun that I don't usually run. And I saw this thing. I had to, wipe the dust off, get all the cobwebs off. I haven't played with this gun since its first release. It's been a very long time. I was very rusty with it. And that was also before all the bolt weapon buffs, like that 10% increase that all the bolt weapons got. So I decided to take this weapon on a true absolute run. Paired it up with the heroic bolt pistol, paired it up with the Argent's Edge. My build was more focused on huge Auspex scan, which looking back on the footage now, I think that was kind of a mistake. I think I should have gone with a few different perks, like the Auspex on parry. I think that would have been more fitting for this gun. I was a huge hater of this gun. I remember when it first came out, and I don't think it was the best heroic, and I was a complete hater of this weapon for such a long time because of the initial way it was launched, and kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. I don't really see anyone talking about it since patch 14.1 because they did fix it. Now that you can get your Melta underbarrel armor from ammo boxes now. So that was pretty nice quality of life change. I think that's going to really put this gun on a lot of people's radars now. It definitely put it on my radar. A big blast with this gun. I think it was super fun having a horde clear at your discretion. I also paired this up with the fire blast canister, and I was able to blow it up with the underbarrel instead of having to sit there and gun strike it, because when you're playing solo, you kind of don't want to gun strike that much because it will put you in a bad spot. So I thought that was a neat little trick for you guys if you want to, try that one out. Just use your underbarrel to blow up the canister instead of gun striking, because that is much safer than gun striking, in my opinion. Especially coming from Tech Marine, I'm so used to being able to blow up the canister, without having to do anything. So that's a nice little trick there. I'm really happy with the position that all the combi weapons are in right now. I think with the introduction of patch 14 with the combi flamer and patch 14.1 really fixing the combi flamer and fixing the combi melta, so that we have 3 combi weapons in the game so far. The Deathwatch heroic heavy bolt rifle, they're all fantastic weapons. I really like them. I actually appreciate them so much more now compared to, a few patches ago. Now they all feel really good. The combi flamer especially, I really like that. I think it's really fun on sniper, on Vanguard. I haven't tried it on tactical, but I'm sure it's probably a monster on tactical. Most weapons are. Snipers is pretty good too, since he can reliably regen ammo on that gun reliably. So I recommend it on sniper. The heroic heavy bolt rifle, that thing is an absolute monster on Tech Marine, on tactical, and now the combi melta. I mean, it's such a fantastic choice for tactical right now, but that might end up changing, with patch 15 reworking the whole tactical. So hopefully it's still relevant on patch 15. I guess we'll just have to see. I had so much fun running this weapon for this operation. I thought it was so fitting. I think it's very good for Tyranids. I haven't tried it on Chaos. I don't know if it's gonna be as good on Chaos, because you know how it is with Chaos. It's really hard to land those headshots. Tyranids are so much easier to get headshots off of. I make very good use of the Melta underbarrel quite a bit with this run. Also, another thing with the Neothrope. In this run, the Neothrope ended up getting stuck in the ceiling, and I'll showcase that. Like, you can see his green hue, and I couldn't really do anything. I still really wanted to keep the run because it was actually quite a bit of fun, and it had some pretty neat moments in it. So I just had to skip the whole Terminus fight. Unfortunately, I wish I could have done it, but bugs are gonna be bugs. If I were to put this weapon in a tier list, I think I would put it on a very high A. I don't think it's quite S tier because its boss damage is slacking. And another thing is that you need to land your headshots. If you're not landing your headshots, you're gonna have a bad time. You're not gonna put out as much damage. That's kind of what happened to me at the end of the mission with the Tyranid primes. Like, my boss damage wasn't that great with the weapon, but I also wasn't going for that many headshots either, because it's a little harder to get headshots on the Tyranid primes. That's a skill issue though, so that's my fault. It's not really the gun's fault. Trying to get in as much playtime with the tactical as much as I can before the big rework. You know, we're gonna end up looking back on days like this and be like, oh, back in my day, tactical had all specs. You can just blow up bosses in just one go. You know, angry man yelling at the cloud. That's gonna be me. So everyone, you know, enjoy your tacticals as they are now before the big rework. As apparently the next patch is gonna be coming up pretty soon. I've heard rumors that it might be dropping sometime in September, probably closer towards the end of September. So tactical stocks are going up. Buy them now.
Squad Octavio will redouble our efforts to draw the Tyranids away from your position instead.
Acknowledged, Octavio. Emperor be with you.
Cover my reload. Cut off his whole parade. Now. Kill confirmed. Many the Tyranid threat. Limiting target before it summons reinforcements. Enemy request implemented. Equipping fresh magazine. Zones for a class Tyranid. Use caution. High priority Tyranny eliminated. Reloading. Soul through. Purge. Neurothroat class Tyranny. Prepare to counter. Cover my reload. Specialized bioform neutralized. Rearming. Elite level Xenos. Pacified. Reloading ammunition. High priority Tyranny eliminated. Equipping fresh magazine. Rearming. Ammunition restocked. Reloading ammunition. Xenos counter is successful. Elite level Xenos. Pacified.
There's some remains left.
Xenos counter is successful. Tyrannid invasion. Thwarted. Rearming.
Vital ocular access acquired.
Tyrannid threat. Fireball. Tyranny eradicated. Cover my reload. Our counterattack.
That reactor must be destroyed. Honor our prize. Defense is honor our chapter.
Fresh magazine.
It is coming right at us.
Reloading ammunition.
It moves to attack. Aerial assault incoming.
See those countermeasures successful. Cover my reload.
Defense is up, brothers.
Reloading. Ammunition restocked. Equipping fresh magazine.
It is coming right at us. These arms are like shock grenades.
Deploy amplified ferocity.
It moves to attack. Aerial assault incoming.
Reloading ammunition.
It is coming right at us.
Rearming. Advanced tactics deployed.